Hello and welcome to the Party Dungeon. This is Dungeon Party. As always, I'm your DM Blake Peebles, and your cast will be joining us shortly. But first, some announcements and a recap. Okay, so announcements first. Thank you so much to all of our patrons. You guys seriously rule a whole lot, and we love you so much. Second announcement. Become a patron. You can do it. There's a link down below, and you'll get some really cool content coming your way, as well as some content for you to use if you want to run games, as well as some exclusive episodes headed your way soon. So that's cool. More announcements. Like and subscribe, please. That would help us out a lot. Also comment. We love to hear from you guys, or just contact us on any of our sort of social medias or email or whatever. Check out the subreddit, I guess. That's a thing that exists. I don't really know how Reddit works, so I'm not on it much, but I don't know. It's cool, I think. The next announcement, somebody teach me how Reddit works. The announcement after that is we love you. Anyway, so I guess that's it for announcements. Let's jump right into a recap. So our heroes, the Fate Breakers themselves, had a bit of a shopping episode in which they got Thuvius some cool new armor and a cool new dagger, as well as some sort of beads of fireball. So that's a lot of cool stuff. After that, they went to a hot springs with Henrietta, and some of them liked it a lot. Nate didn't quite get it and left, but while they were there, they had a bit of a bonding moment, learning a little bit more about Elril and what he's after, where he comes from. And as we left off, they were sort of planning a to-do list of what they should head towards next. And what you should head towards next is the episode, because it's coming your way, blammo! You got it. See ya. Enjoy.
Oh, I can see what it is. So while we're in the spring, it's really obvious. I have a giant scar right over my chest, right at my heart. Big nasty scar.
You broke your heart.
I'm gonna ignore it because Elril's done a lot, said a lot.
Oh
wait, I don't wanna.
Are we comparing scars?
It felt like when you see candy and there's a voice in your head that says, yeah. That's what it felt like, but way louder and way stronger.
Okay. That's awesome. Or are we comparing scars?
Some?
Fucking covered.
Fucking covered.
Riddled.
You got some nice scars.
Yeah, I used to be able to pinpoint them and be like, I got this one there, but they're not kind of overlapping now.
A lot of them look pretty new.
Jesus Christ.
A lot around my head, arms, a couple around my legs. They're a lot more untouched.
What? Oh, those all from fighting?
No, it's all from slipping.
You're joking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they're from fighting. Just
Yeah,
from
what about you?
being a god for a long time, is that what's from?
Guard, yeah.
Is there something else you did to get those scars? What guard is...
How
I'm a
about
guard.
you tell us how you got those scars?
You share your...
I don't know. I got this one when a Chimera fell on me. I got
all right, I get it.
I got this one and this one and this one from a Minotaur. I got this one from an ogre. I got
I get it.
this one around my back from it's kind of like a permanent burn from a lot of electricity. I feel like there's some internal things happening. My brain's been jangled a lot.
It's probably from all those drugs you smoked.
I have a scar sort of here.
Where'd you get that one?
I don't know.
Was it
You
Rylan?
don't know?
Well, I've always had it.
What about that one?
Maybe it's because of your family or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember a lot from when I was a kid.
So I guess
I want to know about this scar.
I know. I've been thinking about what you said about the whole warlock thing and what it means to have a patron, a pact. And then we've been putting some pieces together with, well, and I guess I go over to my locker and pull out the Argyle dagger with the Argyle hilt, with the connection to this King of Thieves, Frederick Fredrickson. This dagger was given to me in a way.
Oh.
I woke up with this dagger next to me. It was attacked.
Does the scar look like a dagger wound? Ah.
Where were you when you were attacked?
How does it work?
Okay.
What did you do for work?
He was a banker.
I was a bank teller. It was a bank robbery. I was stabbed. It was an armed assault. I was stabbed.
Was anyone else attacked, or?
I mean, I was the one who got attacked, and I don't really know what happened to the person afterward.
Did they steal any money?
I don't know. I got stabbed in the heart. So.
Well, did you hear afterward that the bank got robbed?
I wasn't really allowed near the bank much afterward. I think that there wasn't really. I don't know if anything was stolen for sure.
Because
I was in the hospital for a long time.
But you survived being stabbed in the heart.
Right. Well, when I woke up, that's when the letters started happening.
Got it. And they let you keep the dagger you got stabbed with?
Did you get stabbed
I don't
with
know
the
if
dagger?
I think so. It's hard to
Was it
remember when you're
bloody?
being stabbed. It was clean when it was there.
I suppose we don't want you to
It was with my
relive
other.
this.
It was with my other possessions on the side of the bed.
Sorry to make you relive a trauma.
Well, every day is a trauma. So. That's a T-shirt. So I wonder if this. Maybe that's my pact.
You live as long as you serve him?
Oh, I did not think of that.
No offense.
Thanks,
Okay,
Necromancer.
Sorry.
Well, to be fair,
Don't-
you do have the other thing that you live as long as you have it, and when you don't, you die.
Do we know?
Oh,
we do.
Shoot.
We know that, don't we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
found
Because
this
that
out.
guy told us.
Right, so, I mean...
Don't take this the wrong. This is gonna sound really bad, especially. No. I'm trying to help. Like, give me a second. What do you think made this King of Thieves choose you?
I don't think he did. I was stabbed with a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, we learned that night the dagger's one of a kind.
One of a kind. I think I was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And you became a patron.
Me.
No.
Subscriber.
Me, of all people.
They're just like kind of laughing and trying not to.
That's tough, buddy.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah.
But I honestly did not think about that. If this pact is broken, then I die.
Well, that might not be true.
Yeah, it's true the other one.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Sorry.
So you said something about a to-do list.
Yeah.
Very interested in a
No,
to-do
well,
list.
we were bonding while we were sitting here, and we kind of realized
Oh, cool.
we told you to stay. Listen, we all have things we want.
Because
A
we're the
lot-
searchers.
Okay. We all have destinies in mind, and a lot of them involve going south from here. He wants some things he can get from going south. You are looking for the kid. You're looking for the Dragonborn. He's looking for glory. I'm a little worried about
You
that.
don't know that.
He
Right.
never said
You're looking for to be known, and I'm looking to have an impact. Oh.
What's that?
I think we might have just gotten too real there. We could do a lot. We could definitely do your 3 going south, and I feel like ours are just gonna happen as we travel.
Yeah. We should get like a pamphlet out.
What?
A what?
Like a.
Do you want to start advertising?
Yeah. Get the word out.
So if people need their destiny changed, they can come to us.
Yeah.
I mean, what have we really done? Killed a minotaur in a small town?
Hey,
someone's
whoa,
life.
whoa.
I mean, here's advertisement number 1. No offense.
True.
That's so horrible to say.
Fine, I guess.
I mean, we could help people.
Well, yeah, that.
Look, we're not the most powerful people in the world, but
Yes.
right now the most powerful people... Don't like that. Right now the most powerful people in the world aren't helping people. They're explicitly... They could, and they're not. But we could.
Whoa.
That's Thuvis's frustration right now, is that he knows the Sortilegium isn't helping and they could.
Okay, so what's number 1?
Go south.
I
And
That's 3 possible off the list.
could potentially join you once I've reformed my spell book, but that might take a while.
should we help Henrietta do the spell book?
You really don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you,
Okay.
It was just a courtesy.
We could help.
I'd appreciate help getting there because I wouldn't have to hire random adventurers to take me, but Iordael isn't exactly a friendly place, so I wouldn't.
Is it on the coast?
Yeah.
We got a boat. We got a boat, guys. We maybe hire a few people for a crew. We head north to Iordael. Then, when we're up there, bop across to Karth. If I'm reading that map correctly, not a big distance.
It's farther than it is on the
Damn.
map, but this is one of the closer points to Karth.
Bop across to Karth for your thing.
You have to hike through Koth all the way to the Eternal Sea. But, it's something we
No,
can
we
do.
like.
I would say there's more pressing things in our general vicinity.
Okay, well, either way, we could take... I feel like traveling up the coast by boat might be faster than walking. I don't know. Do you? You probably know the way to...
I'm
sure it would be.
I've never been to Iordael personally. I met my master when he was out, but he's there now.
Sounds like we need to go find a traveler who knows these parts better than we do.
I mean, I know it's a pretty straight shot up north from here, but there's a lot of sort of danger in the way.
Nate, do you know the way to Iordael? You're from this country.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Well, what does the group want to do? Make a beeline to the south or help Henrietta?
Once again, you really don't. I'll be fine. I wish I could come south with you and help, but I have to do this.
Appreciate that.
Well, I don't want to. I'm trying to find
I think we
an
can.
equivalent of like not helicopter. What in this world instead of you know what I mean?
Harpy?
Hover.
Hover.
Is that a
Is
spell?
hovering a thing?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Levitate.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be a levitate parent.
Yeah, I don't want to be a levitate person, not parent. I was about to say parent. I'm not a parent. But
Oh.
if you say you can do it, I believe in you.
I mean, I'll have to hire people to take me there, one way or another.
How
But
much you need?
You said amount earlier.
We already gave you the 500.
Oh,
Yeah,
then that's it. I'll be fine with that.
500?
Yeah,
500's a lot of money.
it's a lot of money.
I have less than that right now.
I have more than that, and I think you need the best.
Well, I mean, people.
Is there a catalog for adventurers?
No, you just go to a tavern.
That's kind of true.
That's so
I
good.
guess so.
I want to read the manual.
Didn't what's his name do that?
Hmm?
Isn't that how this all started?
That's how it's all. Well, sort of how it all started. Yeah.
What was his name?
I think we
Who
can
cares?
handle.
I have it in my notes.
It's a douche.
Maybe dead. He did go outside in Vampire Land at night, so
Oh shit.
Naked.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I do want to help you.
You've
But if
already
you,
helped me a lot.
yeah, and if you say you don't need help, I do have something weighing on my heart that I'd
Do
like.
that. Do that.
Yes.
I
And
think
if I can find you, unless I find a lead on my people, I'll head south and try to meet up with you at some point.
Cool.
Well, should we get dressed?
Yeah,
I'm dressed.
I'm getting crony.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. What happens when feathers get wet? Like non-aquatic feathers.
They just
I mean, birds get wet all the time.
Yeah.
That's what a bird bath is for.
You just sort of
Oh yeah.
Your feathers get oily. Your feathers are oily, so they don't you
Yeah.
can shake off water.
Birds like to.
Herky has his fur has matted down, and you can see sort of the outlines of a mouth and eyes, but like not much detail. And then he just his entire body, and it's just water everywhere. Yeah, puffs up like a little dog. All right, so you all go back to the men's dressing room, and you all get dressed. Henrietta sort of ducks behind a corner to do so. But, yeah.
Well, I don't want to impose, but you did offer a place to stay the night.
Yeah, if you want to come to my home, you're more than welcome to.
Guys.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Yeah.
Sure.
That would be nice. Yes.
All right. Come on then. And she leads you back through town. It's late. It's evening time now. It gets dark early now that you're in the winter month. All the taverns are lit up. You hear rousing songs. There's some people fighting in some of the taverns. Like, you get a very adventurer-heavy feel from this area. It's fishermen and adventurers, so like very rowdy. A lot of fun.
Are we sure we don't want to join in?
People sort of like capes with fur on them. Like, that's my favorite adventure aesthetic. That's a sidebar. Like the fur up around the thing. Oh, I love it. But
It's a weird aside.
What?
It's a weird aside.
I've been watching a show where the main character has that, and I like it. Rising of Shield Hero, it's pretty good. But what?
And the champion.
I know what it is. I know what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
great. But you make your way up to the 5th floor, which she lives on, in a 1-bedroom apartment with a bathroom sort of off to the side. It is quite small, like probably the space of the studio.
Or cozy
The
enough.
studio. Hell yeah.
It's the studio.
This is the studio.
Well, that's a bit mad.
She has sort of some blankets laying across the ground that he's like, slip on that.
Everyone's laying down.
I begin meditating.
Okay. Nate, like
We don't have to do watches.
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
It's pretty safe here.
Hey, hold on, wait.
Hmm?
Do you like? Nah, never mind. Do you like?
Get some beer.
Go get drunk and party and then come back and meditate
Wanna go
for 4 hours.
I'm not exactly in a party mood.
All right, that's fair.
If
It's been a day.
yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah. I only need 4 hours of meditation. So.
No. It's okay.
Okay. Well, you let me know if you need any help with anything.
No, Vesuvius isn't gonna go for it.
Alright.
So once everyone's lying, and he thinks everyone's like done, Nate takes up the letter, opens it up.
Oh, we should have stayed awake.
Here's what it says.
Oh, wait. But he looks at it for a while, and he's like, "Damn it!" And he like looks around.
I'm awake. I
He was just staring at him.
Yeah, that's true. Like, how easy is it to how
You're still
easy is
aware.
it to rouse an elf?
Yeah,
from
I'll tell you.
meditation?
I think you meditate semi-consciously for 4 hours.
Oh,
You
shit.
I'm awake.
yeah. Let's stick with that.
Okay, friend, I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything?
Normally wouldn't do this, but I have this, and
What is that?
it's a letter from a friend,
Okay.
and been knocked around a lot in my day, and the reading comprehension has kind of would appreciate if you just read this to me and
Okay.
not told anyone.
Sure. Would you like? Okay, I suppose I'll read this.
He's had a lot of concussions.
Of course, Nate. I'll read this to you.
Cool.
Do you want to step outside?
I don't want to wake anyone up.
Okay, I'll read quietly.
Cool.
Roll for stealth.
It's addressed, Dearest Moustache. I thought my eyes must be deceiving me when I saw you. Or should I say I? Still getting used to that. But when the Sortilegium boy returned, he confirmed my suspicions and told me to look for you here. I wish I could have. I need to ask you things, many things. But I'm the Lord Jorain now, so my duties lie in the south. I find myself struggling to write this letter. I'm awash with a lot of conflicting feelings. Feelings that the old me would love to ask you about. To hear your simple, straightforward interpretation. To straighten me out from all my overthinking. But I don't have time to indulge the old me. My home is overrun, and I need to take it back. You were never too much of a fighter, so I doubt you would understand. I need to reclaim our home, and in doing so, rip to shreds the creature that killed my brother. I had long given up hope on seeing him or you again. But the sight of you sparked something in me. If you lived, perhaps he did too? See, those are the thoughts I no longer have time for. He is dead, and if you are alive and have been hiding from me for 3 years, I can only guess you saw it happen. I do not mean to accuse. Was that an accusation? Gods above, Nathaniel. You're not even here, and I can't think straight. The point of the matter is thus. It took me 4 hours to write this letter and counting. My goal was initially to plead for you to come south and help me retake our home, but I can see that my feelings towards you would only make things harder for me. I wish nothing more than to spend a night looking at the bright sky and hearing your wonderfully mundane and beautiful solutions to my self-created problems. But at the same time, I can't help but blame you for losing Wilfred. I'm angry at you, but I want to hold you close still. These feelings don't benefit the Lord Jorain. Perhaps this letter is cruel. Perhaps I should have said nothing at all. Dearest Moustache, please, I cannot see you. Do not come home. Regretfully yours, Lord Zarin Jorain.
Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna keep that on me, and good night. Cool. I'll lie down now.
Alright. You all go to sleep. And as you do, you dream.
Stop!
This has already been such a roller coaster of emotions.
Not that sort of thing.
Fuck.
But wondering for all of you.
Joy dream.
As an elf, do you immediately, like, as soon as a dream starts, just be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. The two of you, you're like, no.
Oh, God.
The rest of you, it's just a dream. But the two of you, this doesn't happen often.
Well, actually, it does say here, under the trance, while meditating, you can dream after a fashion. Such dreams are actually mental exercises that have become reflexive through years of practice.
No,
Yes,
yeah,
this is different.
You
So
recall earlier moments of your life.
So
Yeah.
But this clearly
definitely
isn't
hasn't
that.
happened to that.
Okay, nerd.
Oh.
in your dream,
I keep breathing. Okay.
you open your eyes and all you see is sort of yellowish cold. Your vision fades back out and see that it is an eye. An eye implanted in a Dragonborn's face. Dragonborn looking angry, frustrated, muttering to himself. As it goes back further, you recognize the dark-robed countenance of your Dragonborn friend, sort of muttering and planning to himself when a hand is placed on his shoulder. The hand belongs to another hooded figure. It zooms out further. Another. These group of hooded figures seem to be talking to each other, discussing things. Vath at their head, the only one whose face you can see. One of them much larger, bulkier than the other runes, one of them small. As they discuss with each other, giant wings flare out behind them. Beat once and you wake up.
So we all wake up at the same time?
Yeah. Henrietta goes, "What? Are you guys okay?"
Henrietta, did you have a dream?
Well, yeah.
What happened? What happened?
It was about having my coffin back.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Wings.
Yeah.
Wings.
Yeah.
Cloaks.
Yeah. Cloaks.
Cloaks?
All right.
Dragonborn.
Back at it, gang.
No, it happened again.
Time to break some fate.
Wait, that didn't seem like a prophecy.
No, this one was strange.
We weren't anywhere. It wasn't a scene. Like we saw Henrietta. We saw Ergon. We saw something happening. That was just a group of.
We saw that Dragonborn.
What was up with his eye?
It was just it started in on his eye for cinematic effect.
Oh, okay.
And zoomed out.
Okay, cool.
Did we recognize these wings?
They were just wing shaped.
Oh.
It's shadow in shadow. Big wings. You recognize the size of the wings.
Okay.
Big wings.
That's what
Big, huge wings behind.
Draconic wings or angelic wings
Or,
bird
Phallic
wings?
wings.
Pawaba.
Like,
Pawaba.
not angelic wings, not bird, no feathers.
Okay.
Paul
Palbawa.
Hallelujah.
Kenku wings?
That was
We
mean.
don't have those.
No, you have like.
No.
No, those are his arms.
No.
Those are
Yeah,
just
that
arms.
wings.
They lost their wings.
Did you say that in character?
No. No, because I'm asking you what I saw.
No feathers.
Mm.
It was they were in shadow, but they're big.
Right.
Is there? Okay, so I don't see how this changes our plans. However,
Well, it seems we were gonna head south for blood, the Dragonborn, and the child. It seems like the Dragonborn is suddenly a pressing issue. So maybe going south towards it is.
Suddenly, he's already done a lot of shit.
Well, hang on, we're talking about this Dragonborn, right?
The
okay.
same.
Right.
Path. Yeah.
Right. Because Eleazar's a Dragonborn, isn't he?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's also a bronze dragonborn, but
Different bronze
Very-
Dragonborn. Got it.
Not all bronze
the that has some scales missing on one side of his mouth that makes it look like he's always smirking.
Ew.
Gross. You wanna know how I got these
Yeah.
scars?
He's the Joker, baby.
I'm joking.
Are you okay though? Nothing happened? Nothing bad?
no, I'm fine.
No,
We're
just
we're
we
trying
have
to find
dreams
meditation.
sometimes.
Could anyone hear what they were saying?
No.
No.
No, they're just murmuring menacingly.
I heard.
Henrietta, this is how we first found you. We all
did.
shared a dream.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
when we
told me
first
that.
saw you, we said, "You are the woman of our dreams."
I remember.
I think Finn said it, or maybe it was.
I don't think I said it.
I
I
think.
think
It was,
Chelsea
Elril
said it.
said
I don't
it.
know if Finn said it.
Okay.
No, you said it. You guys are the first people who ever said that to me. So
Elril said it. I think
and
Chelsea
likely
said it.
the last.
And then Phoenix stole it.
Don't say that about yourself.
I'm not. What? Who
You're
else-
interesting. You're
No,
powerful.
no. What other group of people is gonna come up to me and say you're the woman of my dreams? Like,
Oh.
Hey, no, exactly. Like, don't say
You're
that.
interesting. You're powerful.
I
You
know.
can be funny.
I don't think she
I know.
needs us to tell her that.
Okay.
I have a pretty good sense of self.
Okay. Good.
Right.
Oh
Alright.
gosh. Nothing. Okay.
Good night.
What?
Again.
No.
Punk shoe.
All right.
Good night.
Heading
again.
south.
Yeah.
And you wake up. It's daytime now.
On the way.
Oh, sorry.
Should we begin? Thank you. Should we begin our trip
Yeah.
south? How are we going to get there? Boat?
Does anyone know how to sail?
Well, I don't know.
Can we run a full?
I only know how to use dice.
This is only proficiency.
My only pool proficiency is with a dice set.
Oh.
You have land vehicle proficiency,
What
so.
if we could win a crew?
Crew? I'm sure.
Head towards the docks, maybe.
How much do crews cost?
Well, we'll find out at the
We've
docks.
spent a lot of money.
A lot of math for the DM to do.
It is.
Let's see. Well,
How long is it? How
I
long
think
do you?
unskilled labor is 2 copper a day, and skilled labor is
How
2
far
gold a day.
south are we heading?
And then they have like the salt marsh rules for boats.
How long would it be by foot or like horse and carriage? And how long would it be by boat?
Where are we even going?
Or
We're going to. Where do you want to start?
Yeah.
Should
Or
we-
where do you
Find
want to
these
start if
boys.
we're
Should we
looking
go
for the
back to-
Dragonborn?
Bizzlebin?
Nah.
We could check out the graveyard.
We gotta find Nate's boy, I thought. Was the first
Right. Well,
priority.
Wilfrith, yeah.
all three of the going south things seem to just... I assume as we go there, we'll stumble across them.
Well, I need vampire lifeblood, so perhaps if our only lead is Rylan, as much as I hate to say it, maybe we
No.
should check him out.
Because Wilfred
That's
was
so-
taken by vampires.
Should we go to that location?
Yeah.
That's way past the
The
lines.
manor that was overrun?
Isn't it? Not like way on the other side?
Yeah,
Maybe
it's like in the heart of vampire war.
Maybe we should
Oh.
sneak through vampire territory.
I've been doing it for 3 years.
He's been doing it for 3 years.
Alright.
You have.
It happened 3 years ago.
We can head down towards the border of the vampire war.
Yeah.
You get the sense on foot that take you like a little over a week to get. To get back to Bizzleben, it'll take you a little under a week. To get like into vampire territory, a week-ish by foot.
A week by foot, so probably
Or,
like
sorry, a week by horse, more likely.
a week by horse, and so like ship would be like 3-4 days.
Yeah, it'd be theoretically quick if you could find
Yeah.
people to run it.
What are
run a
the
ship.
oh sorry. What are
Also,
the
if
port-
you can find people who are willing to sail into vampire
Yeah,
territory.
what are the
Yeah.
ports like
Right.
down there too? Is it easier
Or
to
run.
Yeah. Like would it be easier
You do know that there is a league of vampire pirates.
Hell yes.
Let's sail.
Hell yes.
They side with Rylan.
If Thuvis's death comes at the
Ooh.
at the end of Vampire Pirates, that's fine.
I'd recommend we go there on by horse. Take a week.
Yeah.
I look mournfully at the boat and put it back
You
in.
can still go try it out. You're literally on the coast right now.
I feel like
How can I tell how big it is? Like how big of a
Galleon.
it's a milk
We need a
boat.
fuckload of people to
Big
sail.
boat.
Like that, we can't.
We'd probably need a crew.
I feel like we're already going into bad territory. Why?
Why move slowly?
No. Why go by boat? Where
Your
we're
boats
not
aren't
as
stealthy.
Yeah.
But it's
Valley Watch was like pretty
Quick,
landlocked, right?
Valley Watch is in the center of South Mildor. It's in the middle of a valley. There's mountains with monasteries all around it. It's in the middle of the valley.
That's why
and
it's
then-
called Valley Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Some pretty famous monasteries up there, actually.
Yeah.
Especially for those of you who watched season 1.
Is that in Vampire Capital?
Yeah.
I mean, I still think we should sail by boat at some point, unless we think it's
Well, yeah, we'll
overwhelmingly
get there.
dangerous.
Maybe not for the vampire stuff.
We'll use the boat to go. To get
I'm
your
saying
stuff.
we use the boat to get as close as we can to our goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get off the boat, just dissipate the boat, then travel by land. But I mean, if we can shorten our journey at all, if we can move quickly through vampire territory, I would like to do it.
Okay,
Okay. That sounds good to me.
you take point.
Let's go find a crew.
To the docks.
Okay.
Go to the docks. I guess make a charisma check to wrestle up a crew, or at least a captain.
Persuasion?
I'm gonna call it flat charisma, just because if people
Performance.
are-
Hey everybody! Did you hear Thuvius Amaz is here and he's in need of a strapping young crew? Who's up for some adventure?
Old crew.
Fame! Glory! Gold!
What?
Glory!
You know what? This is Finn. Finn has always been this way.
All right, I'm gonna jump up next to him and be like, "Indeed, it is I."
roll with advantage because of Finn's whole shit.
We're just saying.
I think it is. Oh no!
Good thing I have
think
a
I'm-
+1 to charisma.
You're rolling with advantage.
I rolled a 6 both times, so it's 7.
One.
Is this persuasion or just charisma?
It's charisma. Just...
Yeah.
Ooh, non-natural 20.
Oh wait, they're rolling.
What? Yeah, you gave him advantage.
Got it.
An old drunk, peg-legged man comes up. He's like, I've spent my years sailing from here to Karth. What do you want?
We're looking to go south.
Those damn vampires?
Yes.
I like the cut of your jib.
Are we?
Meanwhile, though, a woman comes up to you. Yeah. She has long black hair just sort of flowing freely. She has a hook for a hand. She comes over to you and places an arm around your shoulder, very reminiscent of Mr. Frederick Fredrickson. She's like, "So you're looking for a crew, eh?"
Yes.
Well, I just so happen to have a crew looking for a ship.
You said this is a galley, right?
Yeah.
Can your crew sail a galley?
You have a galleon?
A galley.
Galleon. Yeah.
Galley? I believe we have a galley.
Like what is that? I'm afraid I don't know.
A galley is a kitchen.
Galley, right here from Saltmarsh. But perhaps that's not what we have. Perhaps we have a galleon.
It's a Spanish ship.
Well, then we don't have a galleon.
Are you really trying to DM explain?
I'm not trying to DM explain. I'm trying to explain what I thought.
She understands the cut of your jib, I suppose.
Thought.
She goes, "You have one here? You have one here in Rexilion."
Oh, am I here? I don't know.
You're up with Thuvius
Okay,
talking to him. I can take it, eh?
I like that guy.
He's like, I don't need a crew. I can take the ship all alone.
I'm messaging Finn right next to me. No, we're not doing this.
We'll get to that. But first, I need you. Are you the captain, I presume?
I am.
Well, Mr. Captain, I'll have to.
Captain Cetacea.
Captain Cetacea. Pleasure to meet you. First, we'll have to have you meet the rest of my crew.
You have a crew as well?
Well,
I assume not the seafaring kind, otherwise you wouldn't be advertising.
Yes.
Are you with the
Guild.
tall child and the wizard?
Yes. Those are two of my guild mates.
A guild?
Yes.
Interesting. A guild work? I never worked for a guild before.
We've never hired anyone before.
A first time for us both.
Right.
So where are you headed?
We're heading south.
To the vampires?
Yes.
You want us to sail
As close
a ship we don't know through the waters of the bloody fleet?
as you're willing to sail us.
My friend, this sounds like a great time.
So here's where it gets more interesting.
Oh yes.
The ship may not go back with you.
Where are we to go?
South.
And we
the
stay
crew?
there. Yes.
Well, perhaps you can stay with the ship until. How about you come meet the group?
Yes.
We'll discuss.
Yes,
that.
yes.
It's a very interesting job for a very interesting group.
I'm intrigued.
Okay. I walk Captain Cetaceous.
I don't want this one, Finn. I don't.
over
Cetacea.
Cetacea. Oh, sorry.
She comes over and she says, "You're the ones in need of a."
Wait, are we talking to
Miller, go back to your bottle. Hey.
No,
Go back to your cage.
I like him. I want that guy.
Miller, he's
Kind of liked him too.
Miller's a cabin boy on my crew.
Oh, he's on your crew.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
You'll
Well,
be coming
all right.
with. Don't worry.
Good.
He's a cabin boy.
He's a cabin.
He's never got
The
promoted.
oldest boy.
The oldest cabin boy.
This is Captain Cetacea.
Captain Cetacea. Captain Margaret Cetacea, as your service.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain. Thuvius Amaz.
Pleasure. It's first for a magic.
Finn.
We're looking to head south.
Yes, your friend. Your name?
Oh, I am Elvil.
Elril. Your friend Elril informed me you want me to sail my crew through the bloody fleet. That sounds like a bloody good time to me.
Yes, our goal is to eventually reach a more landlocked area, but we figure why move slowly in vampire territory, go down the coast as far as possible, and head inland.
Alright?
Um,
And I've told you I have a galleon.
we do.
I don't see it.
Ah, I'm a wizard. We can conjure such things.
Literally
when we
make a
need them.
deception check at this point.
Oh, hell yeah.
He said the words, I am a wizard.
That is a 13.
Alright, never seen a wizard with leather armor before, but...
Obviously never saw a spell.
Yeah, come on. I mean, the elves do it all the time.
I'm no elf, I won't say I know.
He's
Anyway.
squishy. We gotta keep him safe.
Sure.
I can provide a boat.
You
if
can
need.
conjure up a boat.
Yes, of course.
I've been told we won't be returning with the boat.
Well, I mean,
I said potentially.
ideally we would
discuss.
dispel the boat and, you know.
So,
I mean,
the job sounds interesting,
right, this is the issue.
but with no way back.
Of course. I mean...
I'm not about to try to make a living down in South Nildor these days.
Right. I mean...
You've got vampires on one side, those
What if
Bahamut fanatics on the other.
What if we sail back out together once we're finished there?
Right, I mean, we could... If we could dispel the boat...
Could we simply stay on the boat while you go inland?
As long as the boat doesn't fall to harm, I don't see why not. Do you think you could...
fall to harm.
Well, you're in the middle of vampire territory.
Well, I don't come cheap, and there's a good reason for it.
All
What's
right.
the price?
How long is this going to take?
Well, we'll have to sail down there.
That's
and
quite a
we're
good
going
question.
to be there for some time. We have a couple errands to run.
A couple of
Let's-
rather interesting
Let's say we're on land for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Take us, I'd say 5 days to be safe to get down there. Potentially more? I'm taking into account the fact that we'll be beset on all sides by vampire pirates. I see you're skeptical.
Vampirates, I believe, is the technical term.
I've never heard that term in my life.
No, it's vampirates. It's a very
I will.
traditional.
I'm leaving some extra time just in case we have to make some fancy maneuvers. The first day will also be rather slow as we'll be getting used to a new ship. 5 days there. We'll say 4 days back, 2 weeks on land. For me and the crew.
I'm just giving us time.
Yeah.
It's an estimate.
Normally I charge you less for us just waiting on a boat, but it's once again in the midst of a bloody fleet, so might have to keep with my normal rate. 10 gold a day for me and the entire crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I believe we can make that happen.
Yeah.
But it'd take us the same amount of time to go there by horse.
I thought it was a week on horse.
It's a week on horse.
Yeah, but
Listen.
like 2 days.
Nate. A moment, please. Nate.
She doesn't leave. She's just there.
Nate, one of the things we need is vampire lifeblood. Maybe we could get that by the time we make landfall. I mean, if we're dealing with vampire pirates,
Possibly.
there's no reason we couldn't, you know, kill. Well, I mean, killing a vampire's hard, yeah, but
We'll probably deal with vampires on land too.
you're not wrong. Not to mention
Fine,
the
I've
dragon.
got sunshine.
The dragon.
Daylight.
Yeah, I mean, the dragonborn won't be at sea, which is a little.
Take it or leave it, but I will say the bloody fleet is likely more easily contended with than pirates on land, as though they don't love
You mean
running
vampires
water.
on land?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Pirates on land also, but vampires don't love running water, and yet these ones decided to be pirates anyway.
Oh, true.
They're quite dangerous.
Does the ocean count as running water?
It doesn't. They're able to cross it. It's certainly uncomfortable for them.
Good.
Not a lot of places one can hide out on the open sea during daytime either.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We see a boat traveling during the day. We just sink it. I mean,
It's the night would be worth.
Thieves just swims under and starts stabbing.
Take it or leave it.
I say we hire the lady.
Right.
Yeah. Aye.
Once again outnumbered, and that's fine.
How much is payment up front? Half now, half later.
Well,
10 gold a day.
seeing as we don't know necessarily how long it'll cost, I will
Day by day.
request a week's worth of payment up front, and we'll settle it out at the end.
So you want 70 gold right now, or do you want?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
70 gold to start, and then depending on how many days past the week we go, you'll have to settle up after.
I'm gonna message to Elril. Pay her in platinum. It'll make her it'll make it seem like we're like wealthier.
I pay her in 4 platinum and 30 gold. Because I only have 4.
Expensive tastes.
We gotta prove that we're
She seems impressed by the use of platinum.
prove we're not full of shit, even though we're full of shit.
Well, we'll leave tomorrow. Go inform my crew. Though I'd like to get a sense of this ship before we.
Oh,
set
I mean,
sail.
I can conjure it up any time.
would now be a bad time?
Do we have a dock?
Hey,
She just points down.
All right. I'm gonna.
We have to take the elevator down. First,
Oh, right,
but
right.
Easy enough. Who's going with?
Well, you gave me the chip in the bottle.
Oh, that's right. You have it.
Yeah, so
But I'm gonna go and pretend to conjure it.
Okay.
We're gonna see how this goes.
cool.
Nate, don't screw this up. I have a plan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So the three of them are going down. The three of you and Herky, anything?
yeah,
I'll follow.
I'll go down.
You all head down there. All right. Show me this boat, wizard.
Cool.
They just.
Also, they're shooting the bottle.
He just kind of smiles and shrugs to the captain.
Wizard.
Well, he made it.
Oh, man.
Perception.
$19.
Oh. All right. Well, make it work.
Didn't screw it up.
I reached out. I'm gonna jump with it in my hand. I'm gonna
Okay.
jump into the water, and as soon as it hits the water, say windfall.
This boat just appears all at once.
Am I like on the deck now?
You're on the mast. You're up in the crow's nest, and you're about even level with the rest of sort of the cliff dock.
Well,
Whoa! All right. Galleon in a bottle, eh?
and I have a bottle with me, right?
Yeah, you're holding the bottle. Interesting. When it goes back inside, do all the things on it stay?
That's our understanding. We haven't tested it yet.
Do people stay?
We haven't tested it yet. Would you like to?
Miller! Get on the boat.
Love Miller.
I know.
All right. From the crow's nest.
Well, I'd say get off first.
Okay. How to scramble down, or can
Yeah,
I?
well, you
can
are
I
on-
just step onto
You
the?
can step onto the cliff because the cliff is raised. You sort of have the elevator down boats for the most
Can
part.
I just step off
You
onto the
step
cliff?
onto the
All right. Choke a block.
You see the boat.
I'm gonna take the elevator back down to everybody else.
Well, no. Okay, so there's two layers of the city. Everybody's on the lower one. Then there's an elevator even lower into the water.
Oh, okay.
The dock isn't on water level because the water's too rough.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're all with everybody.
Okay.
You look at the thing and you see that there's a boat and there's a little figure.
Is he like?
He's walking around.
Oh, he's fine.
Seems fine.
Whoa.
Well, if you really want to be safe from the vampires, this'll do it.
All right.
You might need provisions.
Well, yeah, we carry that our own. So
Right, as long as you have enough provisions for the 2 weeks.
should be fine.
Will that change the fee?
Don't think so.
All right.
Especially if you've already paid me.
That's fair.
But good to know. A handy tool to have.
Ah,
After this job is done, if you don't have any need of it, if you were interested in selling it at any point.
I mean, it would have to. I mean, it's a full galleon with magical properties. It would be quite the purchase.
It would be.
Guys. Guys. Do we want a boat or do we want a shitload of money?
Leave Miller in there, and if he dies overnight, that'll, we'll figure it out. But
Wait, if he dies from the bottle or if Miller
Yes,
just
from the-
dies?
that's a good point. Leave him in either way.
I didn't check to see if there was any food on here.
Leave him in either way.
Okay.
Well, I will meet you here with my crew tomorrow, bright and early. Pleasure doing business.
All right.
She
Woo.
sachets away.
All right, you successfully kidnapped Miller.
We can leave.
We got what we came for.